Bonjourno everyone, Jackmammu here, and today we are going to be trying something a little different in Clash Royale. I talked with a good friend of mine, DB Man, and he suggested we try out mass troops. That we try out both mass trooping the princess and also finding the max amount of dark goblins we can get. And I'm going to show you guys two of our best results, and you can let us know what you think. So this was our best max princess run. Now the deck I'm currently using for this is going to be a tombstone based deck. And I'm going to be building up a whole bunch of small pushes where I hope to take out his tower. And a good example of this will be me just compounding the ice golem in front with the regular goblins and the free with the ice spirit and the skeletons, and seeing if I can knock out his tower. And so here I'm building up the push. I place down the ice golem, place down my goblins, gonna mirror the goblins, and then place the ice spirit, and then we're gonna take out his tower. Now that may have been a bit of overkill, but in my opinion, with princesses, there's never a definition of overkill. You got to make sure with these soft squishy troops, you could just get them in there fast and take him down. So now he's going to take out my left tower very quickly, and he's trying to now use another princess, he mirrored one, to chip away at my other tower. So the trick I have to play here is I have to knock out those two princesses, and I'll do that right now with my goblins. Meanwhile, he did the smart thing and cloned his princess on the right side to take down my troops very quickly. I'm now going to speed it up, guys, because I doubt you want to see me monologue as we build up everything. So I'm now going to go at double speed. He takes out my tower on that side, and I'm using my goblins to take him out. Now I have to take out his tower on the left. First off, I want to build up some pumps. Try to do a mini push on the left here. He's giving me the thumbs up saying, hey, I hope it works. I'm thinking, it's not gonna work. Meantime, let's build up some elixir collectors over here while we prepare for another giant push. Again, ice golem, spear goblins, ice spirit. I mirror the skeletons rather than my pump. Kind of a mistake. But at least we took out his tower. So now I'm just throwing off my stuff to the side, the ice spirit and the skeletons, while I, on the right, am using rage, mirror, pump to build up there. I'm also trying to build up some tombstones on the left, but we have a problem. He's already started prematurely building his princesses, and that paralyzes me. Plus, he's sending stuff down here on the right, and they're taking out my pumps. So this is not an ideal situation. He knows it, that's why he's not trying to build anymore. And when I see I accidentally took out one of his princesses, it's time to do a reset. Even though we're not going to be able to get a lot of pumps down, still attempt to get down a lot of tombstones, especially if I do something sneaky. So I'm going to place down my elixir collector, and I'm going to rage the tombstone, trying to get more skeletons coming out. And he's now starting to play his mass princesses. We're not going to do this at regular speed because it's not going to last terribly long. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 princesses. So we're going to see if we can keep track on how many he plays. So that means we now have 11. Place down a mirror, so that's 12. Now he doubled that, so that's 24, 25, 26, 14 real ones. So 26 plus 14, that's 40. That's 40 princesses. 42 princesses. That's going to be about 56. We got 56 princesses, which is nowhere near the max amount, but that's impressive. And now we've got at least 72. We've got probably around 80 to 90 princesses, guys. That's insane. And look how quickly my ice golem just melted there, guys. Wow, that's the strength of 80, 90 plus princesses just raining down fiery arrows on your tower. In addition to doing the mass princess, we also did mass dark goblins. And I'll show you a few of those. This is the first attempt of us using them. And with this one, I'm just gonna do these double speed until the very end, just because it's kind of boring seeing me taking away the pumps. So this is the trick you use to take down my towers. If you want to try it, put the Ice Bear in front, put the Dark Goblin behind, mirror the Dark Goblin, and then clone. It's guaranteed to knock out that tower. I mean, if you look what he did, he only put an Ice Golem and the Ice Bear and the Dark Goblin clone, and it nearly took out my tower. So now he's building up stuff on his right, I'm building stuff on my left. He's sending down his troops, and I'm thinking, okay, I can just use the giant and I can take down. He's gonna start by mirroring, then cloning, and just watch. He rages them up, and see how quick that killed him? It was not even a competition. But like that, we've now cleared the field. It's time to reset. I'm building my elixir collectors on the left, and he decides that he's gonna be dropping stuff off on the left. He's sending the Ice Bear down, and he builds an elixir pump on the right. Obviously, you could tell we were not Skyping or communicating during this one. So it's very hard to do this in one round. I'm freezing because I forget to bring the rage. A problem I didn't have the best critical. But now we're just trying to build up troops, and I'm building down my elixir collectors. I'm trying to get through as fast as I can, throwing off my Ice Bear, throwing off my skeletons on the other side. So far, this looks like it won't be as good. But he's going to send out his signal really soon that it's time to start. And I'm going to throw... Yep, that's his start. So at that moment, we're going to slow things down. He starts by playing off 2 Dark Goblins. I start by placing down a Giant. And you'll see how quickly these guys build up. They are like freaks of nature, because they have the speed of the Lumberjack. And that is just insane chip damage, how all of them can just build up. So as you see, he's only got 6. And my Giants are melting. They are absolutely melting. He's got 7, he's got 8, and they take out the Skeleton Army. Now we've got 9, 10 Spear Goblins, Dark Goblins. And already it's too late. So I'm freezing. And I'm thinking, okay, what is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? And he finally clones them. And with that, we were only able to get 20 Dark Goblins. That's how fast they attack. That's how crazy it is to try and stop them. Now you're probably thinking, you know, what if you did a rage in there instead? Or what if you did some other trick? Well, I'll show you the other thing we tried to do. I'm sorry, my voice is going. I've done so many videos today, guys. And I'm sorry, I know I front load them because I'm trying to create videos and content, but I work a 9-hour job. When you do a 9-hour job, you come home, you don't have as much time, especially because I want to work out. I'm trying to get myself ready because health has become a big concern personally of mine. Anyway, before we get too much into that, I'll just show you guys one of our tombstone attempts. And I may show another one too, but we attempted to use the tombstone instead and see how that would work. I'm going to send that 4 times speed because we're doing that cheap cycle deck. And I'm more interested in showing you guys at the very end. So as you saw before, he did that fast Ice Spirit Dark Goblin push. And it cloned, and it's just able to destroy my tower. Look at them go. Even though 2 of them have already been beaten, they just wrecked my tower. So now it's on to me to take out his 2 top towers. So I'm starting with my classic, try to do an Ice Golem, but he pulls them away with the Elixir Pump. I'm like, okay, maybe he's trying to help. So I send this huge load of troops in, it demolishes it, and he zaps them all away. That's how soft and squishy these troops are. I think I know why I didn't want to show this one. I made a mistake in this one, guys. Let's go to 4 speed and see if I'm right. Oh, no. For a minute, I thought I forgot to take out that tower. There was a time I did forget to take out the tower. So now we're just busy trying to build up pumps. But that Dark Goblin could be a problem. He could be a nuisance. So now I'm building pumps. I'm trying to rage him up, mirror him down, and build up my reservoir as quickly as possible. He's throwing down his Spear Goblins. He's throwing down his Ice Spirits on the side. The only thing we need to get down is just to remember to place down the spear goblins, place down the tombstone, and if possible, clone the dark goblins, because that's the fastest way you could just make them so much bigger. Now, he gives me the signal that we're ready to begin. I start placing down my tombstones. And we have a good number coming in. I place my ice golem up front. And he's only got 6. And look how fast they are demolishing everything. 7, 8. What am I going to do, guys? See how fast they go? We have 10 dark goblins. And they are just so strong. In the end, he did buff them. So we got about 20 dark goblins. So it doesn't really matter what you get. The moment you've got like 10 dark goblins down, it's game over. There's nothing you can do. Those were the replays we had for this episode. I hope you did enjoy them. Mass Princess and Mass Dark Goblins. I'm interested to see how they are going to work out in the future. I also am going to post, before this one, a Dark Goblin 2.0 deck. So if you guys haven't seen my Dark Goblin 2.0 deck, please go and see that. They are a very strong card. This was inspired by a clanmate of mine who just did awesome. He won a grand challenge with this deck, and I've been running with it, and it is very powerful. So if you haven't seen that, please look back and see that. My name's Jackmammu. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!